Welcome to Factful Finance, where we make complex financial topics easy to understand and actionable for you. Imagine this. You're hit with an unexpected medical bill, your car breaks down, or you lose your job. What would you do? The truth is, life is full of surprises. And if you don't have an emergency fund, these events can quickly spiral into financial chaos. So, how do you start building that financial cushion when you're on a tight budget? Well, you're in the right place, because today we're diving into how to create an emergency fund, even with minimal income. Let's get started. First, let's tackle the elephant in the room. Can you really build an emergency fund if you're struggling financially? The answer is absolutely yes. In fact, having even a small cushion can make a huge difference when the unexpected happens. But the key is making small, consistent steps. Let's break it down. Step 1. Set a goal and start small. Creating an emergency fund doesn't mean you need to save thousands right away. In fact, setting a big goal can feel overwhelming. Instead, aim for a modest starting point, like $500 or $1,000. This will cover smaller emergencies. Think car repairs or an urgent trip to the doctor. Once you hit that initial goal, you can build from there. Step 2. Assess your income and expenses. Take a close look at your income and expenses. Even if you're living paycheck to paycheck, there's usually a way to free up a little cash. Start by tracking your spending for a month. Use apps like Mint or YNAB, You Need a Budget, to help you break down where your money is going. You might be surprised by small but frequent expenses, like eating out or streaming subscriptions, that could be cut or reduced. Take Elijah, for example. He works full-time as a barista, bringing home about $2,000 a month. After reviewing his expenses, he realized he spent $100 monthly on streaming services he rarely used. Elijah canceled 2 subscriptions and redirected that $100 toward his emergency fund. Over the course of a year, that $100 a month added up to $1,200. Step 3. Automate your savings. One of the best ways to build your emergency fund without thinking about it is to automate your savings. Even if it's just $25 or $50 a week, setting up automatic transfers to a separate savings account makes saving effortless. You won't miss money you don't even see, and over time, the balance will grow. Aim to keep your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account where it can grow even while sitting there. Sophia, who works as a part-time teacher, automates a $20 transfer from her paycheck every week. It's a small amount, but over the past 6 months, it's added up to $520. She plans to keep going until she reaches her goal of $1,000. Sophia's emergency fund will be her safety net when life throws her a curveball. Cut back where you can. Even with a minimal income, you can likely reduce some non-essential spending. You don't need to make drastic cuts, just simple adjustments. For example, try cooking at home instead of ordering takeout or canceling unused memberships. Every dollar saved can be put toward your emergency fund. Take Benjamin, for instance. He drives for a rideshare company, earning $1,800 per month. He noticed he was spending $150 a month on takeout. He committed to cooking at home 3 nights a week instead, saving him $50 per week. That's $200 a month toward his emergency fund, or $2,400 a year. Step 5. Increase your income where possible. If you're still finding it difficult to save, look for ways to bring in extra income. It doesn't have to be a second full-time job. Consider freelancing, tutoring, or offering services like pet sitting or dog walking. These side gigs can provide a financial boost, and the extra money can go directly into your emergency fund. Amelia, a freelance graphic designer, was able to secure just a few extra gigs each month, making an additional $300 per month. She dedicated all of that income to her emergency fund. In less than a year, she built up over $3,000. Final thoughts. Building an emergency fund is possible, no matter how small your income is. The key is starting with a realistic goal, making small adjustments to your spending, automating your savings, and if possible, finding ways to boost your income. Consistency is everything. Even if you can only put aside a little bit at first, over time, those small contributions will add up. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. Listing apps or products doesn't mean we endorse them, so always consult a financial professional for personalized guidance. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the first step you'll take toward building your emergency fund? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like what we're doing here at Factful Finance, why not subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more practical tips that can help with your financial goals. We think you'll find the video on screen next helpful in achieving your financial success. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay financially smart.